energy tonight. Why? I don't know, but thank you, Jesus, for the energy. Hi. Welcome. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. You dig? Okay. Anyways, let's get into this chit chat. Get ready with me because your girl hasn't chit chatted with y'all for a minute. Okay. What should we start with? You guys gonna see my mirror because, well, I actually have my other one I could use too. So I'll use that one. So let's chit chat. How's life? How's everything going? Let's talk about, I guess we'll talk about life right now, as of now. Honestly, since I haven't been in school, I have been my happiest. As you guys would say, living her best life. But there are things that I'm unsatisfied with. And I'm kind of okay with those dissatisfactions. First of all, I'm so happy not to be in school anymore. That's one. Even though I'll be back again, but for now, like, I'm very, very thankful that I'm not in school anymore. I'm like a lot happier. I just come home and I just chill. I don't have to think about literally anything except what I'm gonna do tomorrow, which I like. Like, the free time is nice. I feel like I abuse it a little bit because I don't do anything with it, and I should. And I should be putting that time more into other things that I want to do or I've been doing, and I've just been slacking. I'm not sure why. Actually, I do know. I feel like I've given myself grace to just do nothing. And it's kind of a bad thing, but I need it because I feel like I'm an on-the-go person, and I need to chill out. So I'm enjoying doing nothing for now. That doesn't mean it's forever, because I get bored really quick, and I don't like feeling stagnant or feeling like I'm not doing anything at all. So for now, you guys, I'm enjoying doing absolutely nothing. But that will obviously change soon. Not soon, but sometime this year. We'll say that sometime this year. I'm just not in a rush to, I don't know how to film this so you guys can see me or what, but I'm just not in a rush to do anything at the moment. Like, I'm enjoying like doing nothing. Absolutely nothing besides working, obviously. And I like it. Like, I'm okay with it for now. I know there's things I want to do. I'm probably coming September, then I'll start doing things, but I just want to chill out for now, honestly. I just want to chill out. I just want to hang out. I just want to relax. I don't want to think about anything serious, like adulting. Anything adulting, send it. Return to sender literally is like a mood. Anything. Oh, I just dipped it in black and didn't even notice. No, negative. Let's get another brush. But yeah, anything adulting, send it back. I don't want to. I do not want any part of it. So that's that. But you know what? I had this thought the other day, and it almost didn't feel like settling, but it was. So I went to, like, if you didn't watch my last video, I work at a physician's office, and everyone is super close, and a lot of people have been working there for years. And by years, I mean like 20 plus years. Started off with 2 doctors, 1 practice. Now we have 9. We're gonna add 1 more, 10 doctors and 2 practices, and I work at both locations. But like, they are a very close-knit family, and it's so beautiful and so cute to see. And at one point I was like, oh my gosh, I could see myself being at this company for years. Not to say that I won't, you just never know what happens in life. But then I was like, this like it felt good to like think about the stability of what you could have, right? A stability, being stable and having your own like place. Because I feel like in one hand, moving anywhere, I mean, I just feel like I don't know where else I want to move yet. I did have a couple of states and cities I thought about, but I don't know if that's like the route I'm trying to go, so I'm just waiting and just working right now. It felt right at that moment, and then I was like, this isn't my passion. Like, I love the office I work for, I'm telling you, I love it, but it's like, I don't know if it's God always tugging at my heartstrings like, come back, like, no, this isn't it. This isn't it. But I really like the office I work for. That's all I'm gonna say. But I don't see myself living in Lincoln for years. But until I think I figure out where I want to move, obviously this is gonna be home base, because I'm not going back to South Dakota, no ma'am. Unless it's something that like circumstances, you know, but other than that, no. It's just not, it's not the move. But it was cute for a minute, and then I'm like, okay, this isn't what I'm gonna love forever. This isn't what's gonna create generational wealth for my family. This isn't it. But it is it for now, and I think I'm okay with that. Okay, one thing I hate about chit chats is I get stuck doing my eyes for like forever, but I'm trying to hurry up. But at the same time, your eyes matter. Like, I'm not trying to mess things up. So where was I going with this? It felt good for that moment, and then this weekend I feel like I've been in shambles in my head, not necessarily out loud. But I'm like, baby girl, what do you want? What do you want? And I don't know yet, and I'm okay with not knowing, but I just know like this isn't it. I mean, it is for now. I'm thankful, because my other job that I was at was just a nightmare, and ooh, I was definitely not appreciated whatsoever there. So to have a job where they like appreciate you and trust you and are just so sweet literally about everything, and just know that, trust and know that you're responsible, is what is, I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing. That's good. Other than that, I don't know, I've just been very chill about stuff, which is not necessarily the greatest sometimes, but it's much needed. Like, I realized I don't overthink as much anymore. I don't stress out anymore. I don't really have anxiety like that anymore. I'm just a happy girl. And if things come up, like, I just deal with them at that moment. Like, I don't feel like my life's over or whatever. And it's nice. It's very nice to have that. So that's that. What else is going on? Boundaries. Let's talk about boundaries, because I think that sometimes people, where should I start? Let me not start with I think that people. If anyone knows me in real life, I'm a listener. I'm here for you. I'm your cheerleader. I'm going to tell you when you're messing up. I'm going to support you. I am there. I am patient with you. All that. But there are people, not many, but enough, that take that for granted and think that like it's my weakness. My patience is not weak. My patience is because I care. If I did not care about you or as an individual, trust me, I'm good. I'm the queen of blocking. I block people all the time, and it's not even like oh, haters on social media, no. I block bum dudes. I'll cut off friends just for like not having a good vibe and like feeling like they're not respecting and understanding boundaries. Like, I'm good on that. But there's some people in my life that like, yeah, I'm not gonna cut you off, but like, stop disrespecting me just because you know that I'm very patient with people. Like, there comes a time where my patience will run out, and then what? You know, like, what are you gonna do then? Because once that happens, like, I'm done. I'm good at being done with people. Back in the day, not so much, but now, try me. Like, I will be done so quick. So quick. I have no patience for bullshit. I have no patience for toxic friendships, family relationships, nothing. I don't have energy for that. Like, if you're toxic, I'm gonna cut you off. But there's some people, like, they be trying me, and one day they'll see that I'm not playing, because it's not fair that you continue to belittle somebody, take advantage of, talk shit to, talk crazy to, disrespect, like, all these things just because you know I'm not going anywhere, because you're like a sibling to me. But like, there will come a time where I'm just gonna be done. And you never know when that time is. Like, I don't take people in my life for granted ever. Like, if you're in my life, like, I'm very thankful for you, and you know it. Like, I do not take my friends for granted whatsoever. Friends, family, parents, nothing. Like, I love those relationships, and I cherish them, and I respect them, and I don't take advantage of, because I know that, like, those relationships mean everything, and those relationships are who and what have gotten me through so much, and vice versa. So like, I cherish them, and I know they genuinely love me. So I don't understand how other people can just do that and feel okay with disrespecting the one person that's there for them the most. Like, don't do that. It's a lot. I don't know what I want to do to my eyes. I feel like I do the same look, but I'm not mad. I'll do the same look again and again and again and again, just because I like it. But that's it. And I really just don't appreciate that. Like, don't take advantage of something just because you feel like you can. Because we snap too, okay? Remember that. Even the nicest people have their breaking point. And once I have mine, I'm finito. Like, nothing. And I'm tired of apologies. Like, people do not keep apologizing to me and doing the same shit over and over. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Fuck you're sorry. Excuse my language. Like, I don't mean to be harsh about it, but like, no, stop apologizing, because there's no change. You're gonna be sorry, you're gonna do the same shit again, and then what? Like, what am I supposed to do with that sorry? Take it and shove it up my what? I don't know. Maybe this is just like, does that come with age, where you're just very blunt and you're not as naive, and you see where people are, and I hate using the word toxic because I feel like I use it a lot, but honestly, a lot of people have very toxic behavior, and nobody calls them out for that. Like, they let them be toxic, so then they continue that toxicity and pass it on to people and treat people like however, and that's just not okay. Like, don't do that. Do not treat people like whatever, because we're only here once, and you have to fight your demons. Everybody has their demons, and I know a lot of people are fighting them, and I'm proud of those people for doing that, because you see something and you realize that it needs to be fixed, and you're trying your best, and at least you can acknowledge it. But there are other people in this world that don't acknowledge that they have their own demons and put all the blame and everything else on people who have nothing to do with it. Like, you're a bystander, literally, and you're just seeing people fall apart, which, hey, we have all been there. I'm not gonna say like I'm above that, but what I'm saying is I can at least acknowledge my problems, and I choose to work towards them. But if you cannot acknowledge your problems, and the only time you do is when you're intoxicated or under the influence, and then you want to talk about it, no. Like, call me when you are very like level-headed and you're ready to really speak, because that there, my friend, does nothing for anyone. You are not doing yourself a favor. You're not doing anybody in your life a favor if you are continuing to drown your misery being intoxicated or inebriated on whatever it is you choose to do with your life. So yeah, I'm just kind of at that point where I'm good, love, enjoy. Like, I'm not I'm not a punching bag. I'm not somebody like you're gonna keep disrespecting. I took enough of that shit already. Never again. Trust me. I don't care who it is. Like, come correct and don't come at all. Like, leave me alone. Leave my presence. Do not come with your bullshit and try to bother me for now. For what now? Ah, it's too much. Too much. But yeah, it's interesting to continue and watch, but not for long. Like I said, I just don't. I'm okay with not having people in my life. I'm so okay with that. Don't play with me. Play with your trick, because I'm not it. What else should we talk about? I don't know. I feel like that's just kind of been a pattern in my life. Also what else has been? I don't know. I don't feel like there's very much that's, I guess there was, because I remember when I got out and I stopped, when I was done filming my other video, I felt like I had so much more to say, but then I didn't write it down, which I should have. One thing I will say is, y'all, I be trying. I don't like 9-to-5 jobs. Like, I love my job, but going to work 5 days a week. There's only 7 days in a week, which means you only have 2 days. Because I don't count Friday. I count Saturday and Sunday. Those are the 2 full days you're not at work. 48 hours, literally, to do whatever you want. And I don't like that. Like, I wish... I just wish it wasn't like that. I don't like... Once again, it's not about my job. I love it. I love what I do. But I hate the hours. I don't like 9-to-5 jobs, and I'm just gonna admit it. So my makeup is not gonna look complete because I need eyeliner, which I lost. I have mascara, but I think I want to put lashes on, so I'm gonna like skip that for now. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do my foundation and stuff. But literally, it's not for me. I just want to work 3 times a day, 3 times a week, for somebody else for now. Like, although my weekend job sucked because I wasn't able to like do things on the weekends, and now I'm able to, and I'm okay, and I'm happy that I can, but it's not for me. I would rather, like, I don't even know how to explain that. I just don't like the structure of it, because even when I think about my future family and when I have kids and a husband or a partner, whichever, whatever, nowadays, hey, a husband just seems like a headache. They both start with H, you know. But when I'm with somebody that I obviously want to live my life with. I don't want to be away from them 40 hours a week, like working. I want to be in the house with my family. Like, I want to watch my kids grow. I want to, of course, have structure for them and us as a unit, but like, I'm not comfortable with being away from my family like that long. Like, what is okay? How is that even okay? People take their kids to daycare, whatever. I don't want that. And I mean, daycare is fine because they learn to communicate and get along with other kids, but like, why? And honestly, if I was working those same hours at home, I would be happy. Like, I'll take a 9 to 5 at home with my kids and my babies. And if my husband is one who likes to work, or if he has a business that enables him to travel and be with us, then we can all travel as a unit. I'm down for that. Like, I never want that 9 to 5 life as a mom. And I'm not saying I want to be a stay-at-home mom because I want to work, but I'm not okay with how much time you're away from home. And granted, I think it just also may be the kind of job I have, because I've always seen myself as like a person who, well, eventually I think I still will get into like the interviewing life and being on the red carpet with celebrities and interviewing them, because that's still my passion. Now, to get the strength to get up and do it, I'm still working on, and my thing is gonna stop, so I'm gonna start. So like I said, why does it look crooked now? You guys, if it's crooked, I'm sorry. I'm still working on getting my filming set back and like fixing up my room differently so I can film in there. But that's my passion, and I would work 40 hours doing that because I love it. And I can also bring like my family with me, and you know, they could stay in the hotel, they can whatever, because, or if that's where we choose to live, I don't want to live in a big city. And that's my other dilemma, you guys. The jobs that I want are all in, hold on, do it like that. Is that good? That should be fine for now. The jobs that I want are all in big cities, and I don't want to live in a big city. Like, I want a job where it's like, okay, well, this event is going on today or next week, so I can plan my calendar and I'll fly out, I'll stay in the hotels. I don't want to live in a big city. I like small town living, and that's one of my biggest dilemmas, because I enjoy small towns. I don't like traffic. I don't like long lines. And when I went to LA, oh my gosh, there were so many people everywhere. And it was amusing at first, but then it's like, the line is so much longer. Like, I just want my food and go. So I have all these things I have to think about. And I think just being able to utilize like my platform to get me somewhere without having me physically there is a goal in a whole mood. So I want to try that route, because I don't want to move to a big town. I really don't. But I also know that it may be needed, just because the industry I want to get into, is also in those big cities, in LA, Atlanta, New York sometimes. And I thought I wanted to live in at least 2 out of the 3, but I really don't. I like small town living, and it's so sad that like I've come to terms with it, and I don't like that I have, but like I have to be honest with myself. And a lot of the time that I've taken away from YouTube and I haven't been on is me acknowledging things that, hey, like I may not like, and I have to be okay with. I can't force myself to like a big city. Like, that's not healthy. It's not it's not okay. And I know I would be very unhappy, but that could also change, you know. And maybe right now it's because I live by myself and I'm single, and there's nothing wrong with that. But maybe like having a significant other and living in a big city would be different. But once again, I don't know. So for sure though, I don't like traffic. So, and I don't like driving on highways either. So that is already like a no-go for most of the places that I want to live. So yeah, that's that. That's that on that. I don't know. It's really weird when you get to like realize I really do like this. And I'm definitely gonna go travel and see what was I gonna say? I'm definitely gonna try and see and travel other states to kind of see like if I will like it. Will it change my mind? But I don't know. I'm too scared. I don't like driving in big cities. Even when the Ubers are driving us, I'm terrified. Like, I'm terrified. It's just not what it is, boo. It is what it is. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't know is like my favorite word because that's how I end everything. But I don't know. I don't know now. I don't know where this Nigerian accent keeps coming from, but it's here. Though that honestly just creeped me out, me saying that. The it's here part. But yeah, that's just what I've been on. We'll see. Things could change, y'all. I could find my dream job in a big city, and guess what? A bitch is gonna move, okay? I'm willing to adapt. But if I don't have to, I won't, okay? Yeah. But yeah, that's just what I've been on. But you know, that's not me overthinking, because overthinking me, she was a crazy person and indecisive, and I still am indecisive in some ways, but I think I'm more chill on it a little bit. I always do this. I get foundation on my hand, like, girl, how do I do this to myself? But yeah, so that's that. Shunutani. I don't know, you guys, because I guess I haven't been thinking too much. I was gonna make a video of like F-Boy Chronicles, because the stuff I witnessed this year, Lord Jesus, I feel like it beat let me tell you about one. Okay, so there's this one guy. Should we just call him by his real name? Because I don't give a fuck. His name's, y'all ready? His name is Bill. And no, Bill is not Kawaja. He is South African and Liberian. So if y'all know him, I hope you see this video. So Bill is West African. Well, yeah, basically West African, Liberian, and South African. Bill is a character because I hung out with Bill twice. 2 times. Both. Where do I even start? Where should I start, you guys? We'll just start with, okay, so Bill, I met Bill, I don't even know when, but either way, it don't even matter. I met Bill a minute ago, a couple years ago. Excuse my nose, it's itching, and it's not even like boogers in there, it's just, so I met Bill. Okay, I guess it was a burger, just wanted to run out. I met Bill a couple years ago, and he was just pressing like, oh, I would love to take you on a date, you know, I really like your mind, you're beautiful, this is that, you know, the spiel guys give to you when you already know stuff about yourself. So at first I'm like, oh, no, because I just like, I went against my gut feeling, which I shouldn't do, because they say women's intuition is real, and I went against it, and I was like, fine, you know, like, fine, come take me out on a date. You can come take me out, cool, whatever. I just wanted to see, because I already knew he was a clown, heard a lot about his clownery, and I was just like, well, we're just gonna have to see, right? So the first time he comes to Lincoln, that's where I live, the first time he comes here was like a year or two ago. This dude is like, he came, first of all, let's talk about the hoodness that I was on, because I didn't care. So I used to have a thing with this one guy, and him and Bill apparently played basketball together. And so he was like, well, I'm in Lincoln for basketball, da da da. I'm here with so and so, and I want to come see you. And I already knew, so I was like, all right, have him drop you off, because he didn't have a car at the time. You know, I'm gonna let the not having a car excuse go one time. And then, yo, besides like my ex thing, bringing him over, that to me, I didn't care. I didn't give because we were done with, we were never ever gonna be, so I didn't care. So I'm like, yeah, have him bring you over. And my ex thing was just trying to be like very salty and throwing shots at me, and I was just like, yeah, whatever. Like, I didn't even know y'all knew each other. They weren't even friends. Like, he had just moved to Omaha, Bill. So like, they weren't homeboys or anything. So it is what it is. I'm a cute girl, so niggas are always gonna holler, okay? Where was I going with this? So my ex thing was just throwing shots, whatever. I'm like, yeah, have a good night. So we left Bill, and I'm sitting on one side of the couch, and he's sitting over here. This dude gonna have the nerve to be like, come here, why you sitting so far? Boy, if you don't get your ass out of my fucking face. Like, he, what am I looking for? He really tried it, sis. Like, I was like, I don't even know you like that. How you gonna tell me like, why are you sitting so far? And I continued to stay exactly where I was for the remainder of the night until he left. And then on top of that, homeboy's phone didn't work, y'all. It didn't work a year or two ago, and it didn't work 2 weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks? 2 weeks or a week ago. Like, how are you grown talking about I'm 28 and your phone don't work? My brother, I beg. And it's the same phone. How you play basketball and you I'm so shady, I don't even care. But how you a basketball player but your phone has not worked in years, like. And so the last time, okay, the first time he came, it was like whatever. I'm like, you know, when you gonna go home, because I'm kind of okay with you going now. And I let it be that. But second time, a whole year and a half later, Chad, he messaged me. Oh, because okay, after that he said he's gonna take me out on a date again, whatever. Never did. So I blocked him off everything: Facebook, Twitter, Facebook, Messenger, my phone, Snapchat. So he had no way of contacting me, because like I said, I'm the queen of blocking, so I'll block anybody any day. Okay, now so I completely blocked him off of everything except Instagram, because we didn't follow each other. So like, why would I block you off something I don't follow you on, you know? So he hit me up in the DMs like, what are you doing right now? I was laying in bed. Anyways, 2 weeks ago he came over. Y'all, the first thing he said, you got a hookah? And the nigga bought his own hookah flavor. What if I didn't even have a hookah? And I was like, why would you assume I have a hookah? And I'm like, what if I didn't? And he was like, then I would have you hit up your weed man. And I was like, I don't smoke, so why would you assume that? So he brought his own hookah flavor, and my cousin ended up leaving her hookah at my house, so I guess I did have a hookah, you know? But that's besides the point. And then, y'all, this dude was walking in talking about, so you're not gonna give your man a hug or a kiss? The fuck? What? Who's Whose man's is this? Somebody come collect him. He sure wasn't mine. So I was like, for what? Like, no, I won't. I sure won't. Oh, this time he drove himself, but I think that's his baby mama's car he used. But that's another story for y'all. I mean, it's not my business because I don't know people's lives. I don't know what he be doing on his free time. But let me see. Could highlight home fleek. So that's. Let me spray my face real quick. And he's just annoying. Like, hey, everything he says is just annoying. Annoying. Let me look at my phone because I remember texting one of my best friends and telling her like what, literally like play by play. And first thing we said, like, let's predict like what he's gonna wear when he gets here. And she said Nike slides, sweatpants, and a white tee. He came in. What up? I'm filming a video and I was literally talking about you. And I'm talking about Billy and how his fuckboyness. Yeah, and I called him by his name too, girl. We're not lying today. I sure am. Yeah, and I was just telling the story, like the part where we were like predicting what he was gonna wear. And then yeah, girl. No, we're not keeping name secret this time. They're not gonna know, but I described him where he's from, so maybe somebody will. You never know. Oh, Lord. You never know. Yeah. Anyways, we predicted. So funny. We talked about her and she just called. We predicted what he was wearing, and he wore like basketball shoes, and he just got out the gym, so sweaty as hell, disgusting. Let's see. Gotta spray my face one more time. My look is not complete without everything else, but it will be. I blocked his ass so quick. Let's see. My life's a complete like story. If I tell you guys will be shook. Where did it start? Okay, yeah, like I said, I texted her and like first thing he asked was if I had a hookah and brought his own flavor, and I'm like, bitch, everything's a joke. She's like, how's it going now? And he was like calm for the moment, and then I'm like, so it's good. I'm like, but his phone is still off, sis, like why? And then she's like, why does it sound like you're babysitting, bro? Like, what he buy you? Well, he bought me food, which is like, okay, thanks. And then I was like, dead ass, he asked me for a kiss 5 times, like, bitch. I was like, what the fuck? And I was so mean to him, like, I was like, what the fuck? Like, move, don't touch me. Like, why? Like, why would I kiss you? Like, and then he was like, do you need a roommate? You should let me move in. Move in where? Are you crazy? Like, I just felt like he was crazy, and he knew he was crazy. I was like, move in where? You're not moving in here. So that was that. And then, y'all, should I do lashes? I really don't care for them that much. I live in Lincoln. How extra can I really be? But I did get these lashes from Kenny, so maybe I should wear them. Maybe I should try them out. And then basically he was here for like a few hours. I had to do homework for like one of my summer classes. Oh my god, these are so extra. Yo, I just might do it. And he actually was calm and let me do my stuff, which I was like, whoa, this is a first, because he's just annoying, you know? Some guys are just annoying, and that's their lives. And he actually let me do my own thing, which I was very shook about. But what else? I after that he went home or whatever, and he's like, I'm gonna see you, like, I'm gonna see you tomorrow, this and that. And then me and my cousin were bored, so I'm like, let me hit him up and tell him to come over so we can laugh and be entertained, right? So he didn't text me back till like a day later, and then he's like, what time? I can come right now. But then he was like, but I just don't want to sit there. Oh, let me pull up my receipts, because these I screenshot it and send it to my cousin. Where is it at? Where is it now? I swear I thought, oh, here, screenshots. Anyways, he was saying, I guess I didn't screenshot all of it. Basically, homeboy was saying like, oh, he didn't want to come sit there. I'm like, so what do you want to do? I'm like, so you just want to smash, huh? And he's like, no. But he was like, but I think that us smashing is overdue. And I'm just using Lane's term because I, you know, some Sudanese moms will be watching this. And I was just like, I don't know what kind of girls you like do your stuff with, but that ain't me. And then he was just like, whether it's the second time or like 200th time we hang out, it doesn't matter, da, 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 da. And I'm like, we've hung out twice, and both times you lied because you said you would take me out and do stuff, and I wanted to go do stuff outside the house, and he didn't do that. So I'm like, you first of all, your phone don't work. We don't do bum niggas. Like, I don't do that. You got to have money because you have to have something. If you don't have something, you have nothing. And I can't, you know, like, that's the worst action ever. But literally though, like, what am I gonna do with a man with no plan? I beg. It's too much. But that was that. So I had to block his ass again, and now he can't find me anywhere. And then he tried to have an attitude. I said, this nigga don't know me. You don't know me at all. Like, he was like, well, I'm your boyfriend. You better claim me. I said, claim you? Are you my child? Am I filing my taxes? I literally said that to him. And he's just like, so you're not gonna claim me? I said, hell nah. Like, it literally felt like I was just with a little boy. Like, how you older than me? And I feel like I'm babysitting, literally. Like, it was embarrassing. I hope if I see him, I'm just gonna be like, hi, bye. Not even say hi. I'm just gonna look like I don't know his ass, because that's so embarrassing. Like, how you that grown and acting that childish? That's just one. And then the married guy, I met this guy. Lord Jesus. I met this one. So we exchanged Snapchats, right? So we're talking and talking and talking, and something about, like, my intuition was like, just look him up on Facebook. So we're talking, and I look him up on Facebook, and tell me why this nigga is a whole married man, sis. I was like, what the fuck? He's married to this Kawaja, and he's from you guys guess, just know he's from Africa, right? That's all that matters. I'm not even gonna say what place, because I'm not trying to put this homeboy out there like that, because his wife, I don't know, you know. He's married, and I took a screenshot and I sent it to my friends. I'm like, oh hell nah, like, this a whole married nigga, and he out here acting single. So I was Snapchatting, he was Snapchatting me, we were Snapchatting, whatever. This shit keep dying on me. So we're Snapchatting, and I'm asking, and I was like, so are you single? You know, just like asking to see if he's gonna tell me the truth. And he was like, yeah, I am. Are you? I was like, are you sure about that? And he's like, yeah, why would you say that? Sis, my bold self, I sent him that screenshot, and I'm like, are you sure you're not married? Like, he, on his Facebook, he's married, and his wife was like, I get to spend all my, I have my forever Valentine, or something like that. And I was like, and like, they're legit even like married on Facebook. You know how people do that sometimes. So and so is married to whatever. And then he was like, my situation is complicated. we're separated right now, you know, just giving me the works, like, you're really beautiful, I can understand if you don't want any part to do with that. And mind you, like, I wasn't even up to anything, like, I just was like, okay, he's very cute, so why not? Like, I'm down for making friends. I've been making friends at the club all the time, and some people are honestly really good people, and you don't want to miss out on those people. So I'm like, let me see what this is about, right? And so I was just like, wow, like, niggas be really be whole married men and still be trying and don't even like acknowledge the fact that they're married, but to just be like, oh, like, oh, that one, my wife, yeah, the one I legally got married to, like, legal documents, oh, her, she ain't nobody. Like, is something not okay in your head? Like, you said vows to this person under God and the law, like the government, and you want to sit here and just treat it like it's like a nonchalant transaction. Like, girlfriend is one thing, boy, like, but wife, no, that's like a whole nother level. Like, you just cannot, you cannot now. So that was that. I was like, the fuckery of this generation. Like, we're wild and we know that shit. Me and long lashes, why do I be doing this to myself? Like, I like them, but at the same time, I have to like learn how to like make sure they're straight. But yeah, so that's just like half, not even half, just a little bit of the shit I've seen. But well, we might just have to do a whole story time on that. But y'all, life is funny. Life is very funny. It is very funny. That's just an accent me and my cousins use because we're little crackheads there. But it's just been interesting. Don't worry. Cuffing season is around the corner, so get your rosters, have all the men them get their stuff together, and you do what you do. I hate waiting for my lashes to dry. By the way, you guys, if you haven't, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Snapchat. I have a private Snapchat, y'all. If you like message me and say, hey, I'm a subscriber, I'll add you. I will definitely add you. My private story is lit on Snapchat, but follow me on Instagram too. Yeah, but literally add me and be like, hey, I'm one of your subbies, and I'll add you to my private story. I'm just like more myself on there because it's kind of nice to keep some things private. Not everybody needs to see everything, you know. So, ow, why does this hurt? Well, I'm gonna finish this and I will be back when I'm done. Okay, okay guys, so this is the final look. I am ready to go, looking very, very fly, very, very hello kitty. So y'all, this is it for today. I may or may not vlog my night, we'll see. But if you guys like this chit chat, get ready with me, give this video a thumbs up if you made it this far. I appreciate you, and I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye.